Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are back with some more Arknights Endfield. It's been a hot second since we played some Arknights, and I wanted to play this game for a while now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The factory, it called to me. That's it. So we're gonna play some Arknights. I love me some Arknights in any capacity, so we're gonna play it. I have a few story missions, a lot of story missions to do, and that's kind of the idea. However, before we do that, I have just enough to do one 10 pull on the character banner. And as you can see, like, I still, like, I just started replaying this game. I haven't done any of the, like, new story missions that I left off on, which I believe is, I don't know, it's like halfway through Wuling. Point is, we're gonna do a quick 10 pull. That's the point. I'm just not gonna get anything. Tragic. You hate to see it. I got 2 pandas. Hell yeah. But that gave me another free 10 pull. So let's do it again, shall we? Oh, nothing. Yeah. Tragic. Tragic. Not unexpected. Just sad. Anyway. I don't think we really... Well, we got a few things, so... I don't know. But, yeah, let's just hop into... Oh, I gotta... Hooray! I got money. What's up? What's up, Murkrow? How's it going? Not that one. We want... Oh, we could do this. I do need to do this. No. That one. The mission that's on my screen. Let's go here. Let's begin the main quest again. By taking a nap, I think. I think that's how this starts. Because it told me to sit on the reception chair and rest. So... I don't think that's what I... There we go. Sit down. Sit your ass down. It's time to take a nap. Oh. Hey, that was at the beginning of the game. What did I do? It's the Priestess 2.0. Oh, just kidding. Actually, it might be. The factory! It's the mask! Yo, we mass producing Batman masks? I would love to. It didn't let me. Didn't let me move. I was having a headache. Bravely breach the hostile winds. Just kidding. It's time to wake up from your nap.
Are you all right?
Toll is this Spire-like game? What?
I'm okay. I just had a dream. Maybe I'm a little tired.
What did you dream of?
What? I didn't even realize what I said. What did I say? Something. A sea of dark masks.
Let's talk about the dream later. How goes the Shiranite Nexus?
The tuning has been successful. Its capacity for originium energy proves flawless.
Sick.
Once the proxy arrives, it might become the mighty weapon we need to seal the very large rift.
I'm sorry.
Sounds like good news to me.
Stop. They named it the Very Large Rift. That was capitalized. They capitalized that shit. They said, this is named the Very Large Rift.
Better news. Arcane's awake.
Peak naming. That is
She
absolutely
wants to
something
tell
an
us
American
something
would
in
come up with.
person. Chun is already off to talk to her.
Endman, if you're ready, we should head to the main pillar as well.
Yes, sir.
Let's not keep her waiting.
Do I have rope on my jacket? It looked like I had like a functional rope on the side of my arm that I could like take off in the jacket. It's like, oh yes, functional rope. Who's this chick? I don't know. Yeah, right there.
Strong and Endman, you're here.
I probably just...
Maybe you can get this one to be quiet for a while.
It's fine.
Nagging is caring, okay?
Thank you, but I prefer less nagging.
Why you... Whatever. I don't argue with patience. I'm just glad you're all right.
Apologies, Arcane. It was my decision.
Sure,
to put
Arcane.
you at
That's her name.
risk.
I just realized this. And it's something that's bothered me in the back of my mind for quite some time. But almost any game, regardless of genre, that's not true. A lot of games, specifically gacha games in particular, will have like characters end up in the hospital, and those characters will never, even if they need like full medical attention, will never be in just like a gown. You know, like a hospital gown, the things people will put on to be able to be treated more effectively. Even like the side characters, the like little NPCs that will fill the room, they're also not in medical gowns for some reason. And it's so jarring. Like, that's... Is that not... I get so bogged down by little things like that.
Unneeded.
And it's just like something that catches in my brain. I'm like,
The Originium Arts Adamaster failed to kill him.
the count is for them to sell a year
Human
from now.
anymore. When I woke,
I cannot
immediately
express how
ordered
much I would
Summit
love
to
that.
share the intel.
Just like a hospital gown
Blight
for
miasma
when they're in the hospital.
concentrations in the North Looming exclusion
Please.
zone are spiking.
It'd be so
Nephilix's
stupid,
trick
but
has
I'd love it.
affected the very large rift.
Also, yes, Zhuang Fengyi is maybe one of the prettiest anime characters, gacha game characters of all
They're
time.
doing
She's got
everything
it.
they can to open the very large rift. But their
TM.
target is not
Very large
winning.
rift TM.
It's you.
Does she have an earpiece in? That's funny.
It's beyond me. The ether keeps restoring Ardashir's body. He can't be truly killed.
Did we kill the other girl? The what's her bucket? Is that supposed to be like Ara Frost Nova? anyone actually plays Arknights, they'll know what that means, but...
Take me to the Endman, before the truth hurts her.
Oh. Also, I love their use of art, art styles. Of, like, the ink paintings.
Truth?
Super sick.
Was he talking about the very large rift?
The very large rift and its changes. Are they a trap?
I'm sorry, it's so clunky.
Obvious one. The very large rift is increasingly active. We cannot afford to ignore it.
I believe they're Chinese, yeah.
True.
It's,
If
hyperglyph.
the Shiranite Nexus works as intended, the initiative will be ours. Once everything is ready, we shall head to the exclusion zone bastion, Yinglong Pass, and go forward.
Hence
with
why,
our
you know,
plans from there.
The, Wuling
Hold
is
on.
just
The
China.
Shiranite Nexus is ready?
Yes. While you were unconscious, the Endman and I completed the Nexus. There's
I
still
don't remember
room for
completing the Nexus.
improvement,
I did not
but
pay
its
attention.
state is close to the intended design. I'm confident we can use it to suppress the very large rift.
The task force is standing by. I'm formally reporting back.
You just came around. That body of yours needs rest.
My duty is to handle any exclusion zone crisis. No one knows the zone better than me.
There are others in your town.
No, I must lead the task force myself. Or are you willing
Okay.
to let the Endmen face even greater risks in the North Wuling exclusion zone?
The text is so tiny I wasn't reading it.
Okay,
That's fair.
fine. But at least go with us. Don't want you overdoing it again.
Arcane, I understand how you feel, but certain things shouldn't be rushed.
Tian Shizhuang, don't you think you've been repeating those words a bit too much over the years?
Fuck is Tion's?
But
What?
this is different. We have Sirenite and the Endmen.
I'm special.
This could be a rare opportunity.
One thing I'm not a fan of with the Endman as opposed to the Doctor is that, like, the
Very
Endman
well.
specifically is a
Endman,
character with
Please take the
superpowers. Like, they
Shiranite
have
Nexus and go on ahead to Yinglong Pass.
arts abilities. They're not just,
I
like,
shall
Guy.
muster our forces
And
at
in
Wuling.
Arknights,
exclusion
the Doctor
zone
is
a
just
dangerous place.
Guy.
A larger
incredibly
force
intelligent
is
guy,
needed to reach the very
but
large
nonetheless
rift.
still just Guy. Right? And I think that's what makes it so much more interesting to see that the Doctor had such a hand in the history of Arknights. You were like, wow, I was important. Like, the character of the Doctor was incredibly important,
We
and
worked
you know
hard to
none of
complete
that.
the Shiranite
But you
Nexus.
weren't important in
It
the
shall be well
aspect of,
protected.
like, you were this incredibly
Let's go,
powerful
Arcane.
guy who
It's
went
time
around,
we
like,
head to
punching people.
Yinglong
It was like,
Pass.
no, you were smart. You created, like, this whole
I've been
world
waiting for this day
for all
far
of these
too
people
long.
to live in because the world that they came from was fucking shit. And it's like, now, with the Endman, it's just like, I don't know.
Keep going
he does,
down
like,
this direction
he
and
throws
you'll reach Yinglong
big
Pass.
pillars at things. I'm like, yeah, sure. It still works, but
Arcane.
it doesn't quite have that.
Ardashir still in the scroll.
That Ardashir could be hiding some
Nuance?
nasty tricks.
That's not
But
the
he's
right
no
word.
match for the proxy.
Doesn't quite have that.
According to the records, there were entities on Terra who wielded Fahrenheit powers with incredible capabilities.
Creativity.
If they were all on Tullus
that the Doctor
too, maybe
has.
we wouldn't have to do all this heavy
It's just kind of like another anime protagonist, you know?
When Nefereth attacked Wuling, we had to keep the pass safe and the situation under control. The Yinglong thus sealed this path. Our vanguards have cleared the areas ahead. We shall carry on as usual.
Yes, sir.
You're finally here. Endman, What is it?
It's nothing.
Yinglong
What?
Pass. If my results back then were different, I'd probably be defending the pass right now. Ugh, I really like Endfield a whole lot better
Hooray.
than then.
New area unlocked, Pog.
Curious, that's all. Huh? A powered raft? Here?
Our way into the underground channels of Yinglong Pass. After the environment of the North Wuling exclusion zone worsened, the surface of the Easy has become unsafe. The raft will bring us there. It's faster.
Don't know why we needed a whole cutscene for that, but okay.
An artificial water channel beneath the marker stone.
10 years ago, the Tianshu dredged the underground river to repurpose Yinglong Pass. It is now part of the pass's defensive system.
I'm not opposed to that style of protagonist, right? Like, the power fantasy of it is still interesting, right?
No one on duty.
But that
This
was
is
something
normal.
that specifically Arknights, and more specifically the Doctor himself, had that made it so interesting, was the fact that it wasn't just that standard archetypal anime protagonist. It was a more unique idea where you're like, whoa, he's what? He's just like, dude? He's actually just a doctor and not some punchy fight man? Whoa.
Danger up ahead.
Did I do it?
Let me see how good this one is.
I fell into... Am I still alive? Where am I? What just happened? Where did... What? Or am I... Where'd the butterflies go? Oh, they actually revealed the chest. I just wasn't paying attention because I fell. Beat up this guy because he's bothering me by making noise. What? I didn't get hit by that? What are you talking about? What? I got hit by it again. What the fuck? Does jumping not count? Do I have to dodge? The answer to my question is yes. You have to dodge. You cannot jump. Jumping doesn't work that. Ooh. Beat him up. No, it does work. I'm just bad. I'm just bad. That's all.
It's an easy victory.
You fight pretty well too.
Yoink. Wait. Oh, I went down here because I figured I could go that way in order to go to the main quest area. No. I have to backtrack now. Arknights always has really good music. It's one thing I've always enjoyed about it.
This is very impressive.
We're here. The quarantine line of the exclusion zone. The bastion of Wuling. Yinglong Pass.
Yingling Pass. There you go. To the ground floor we go.
Use my authority level to create a path.
They actually just have magic here. I mean, they literally do, but just a random set of staircase materializing out of nothing is that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it. Money. Stop. Well, I guess it is money. I like that they didn't put a random wall there. That would have been so frustrating if I couldn't just jump off the edge. Do you know how annoying that would have been? Because it's one of those things where it's like, there would be no purpose to having a wall there. Let me jump off the edge and kill myself. Can I do that? Hell yeah. 10 out of 10. Who's the girl turning into a Dark Lord in the Solemn series? No idea. Couldn't tell you. I don't know if she has she probably does have a name. I don't know. If it's like
Wait, look at the
mentioned in
We've got a
any of
fish.
the
On your toes.
core texts or anything like that. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the lore like 99% of the time.
Formation! Lock the blight miasma!
Yeah, Hextech is Runeterra.
You're back, Captain. And greetings, my Endfielder friend. Blight activity has spiked. The blight miasma has begun to approach the pass.
Her name is
With the
Summit.
risk curves, the Yinglongs will hold out for 1 to 2 hours.
Where's the proxy?
Something happened outside. She went looking for the source of the miasma.
Understood. I'll take it from here.
Roger, man.
What's Proxy from?
All units.
Is Proxy in
Command has
Arknights?
been transferred to Task Leader Arcane.
Given your current state, you sure about this?
As long as I stand, there's no question about that. All Yinglongs, spread out in teams of 3. Set risk ups to hot and execute action plan B. Overflow. Sync the depth readings every minute. Summit.
Why do you have half a
take
shirt?
2 men and run
Hold
the
on.
emergency patrol route. Then use sky poles to photograph the blight miasma in the zone.
Hold on. They have a uniform where half of a shirt is part of it? What are we
Our
talking
primary
about?
objective is to contain the blight miasma. It must not interfere with the mission.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Holler away if
This guy also has half a shirt. What the fuck? Why would you wear that? Why would that be the uniform?
Wait, what's that over there?
Just give him a regular ass shirt, please. That clipped through his leg. Comedy. She reminds me a lot of Rosemontes from OG Arknights. With the big ass pillars that she uses. Though I will say, Rosemontes, thus far, a lot more interesting. Hey, it's Darklink. Or Shadow Link, or whatever his name is. Anime gacha characters are not allowed to have regular clothes? Yeah, but what about the side characters? The random ass NPCs? Like, come on! What are you talking about? Just put a regular shirt on. Please. So stupid for no fucking reason, man. Alright, time to beat people up. It's the thing I'm good
My
at.
ship's sighted! Stay in formation! Full alert!
Blight shades. Why did they show up here? We'll handle these enemies.
These people, why did they...
Not people. They're just enemies.
Not people, just enemies. Damn. Okay. Bro made it real simple. Did Chen just say it's a me? Is she fucking Mario? Did I? There's no way she said that. I refuse to go. Because that would make no sense whatsoever. What is happening? What just happened?
Power's low! We won't be able to hold!
Oh, okay. In the middle of my ultimate, there was a cutscene that interrupted it. Cool. This set piece reminded me so much of Warhammer. Multiple instances of Warhammer made me, like, look very similar. I was like, whoa. Okay. Like, this reminds me of Siege of Terra, with the big palace doors and all of that jazz. Dragon. Which dragon is the question? What was that shot? What are you? Don't think about it.
10 long years.
Instead of the ass shot, it's the thigh shot.
And you're... that little ink spirit? Huh? Did you just call me an ink spirit?
This is Dusk? That'd be cool.
The name is Su. Don't forget it again.
Isn't that how you say the other? Hold on.
Lady Su, how are things
My
in
brain
the
hurts.
exclusion zone?
I'm trying to compare this to original Arknights, and I shouldn't do that because this is a different game,
Not good.
and they're not gonna use
The
the same
zone is
character.
infested with
Even though
blight
it would be
shades.
cool. It would be real
Light
cool,
shades?
but they're not gonna do
Like
that.
the Inglong-looking enemies from earlier?
We must act with haste. I
They
suggest
might,
we
to be
deploy
fair,
our
but-
Yinglungs at once. Push deep into the zone and eliminate the blight shades to clear out a path.
Eliminate? Sounds like a really stupid plan. An unpleasant shadow is only given form by an undesired light. As long as the rift exists, the ether shall continue to mimic these lost souls. Your top priority rests still in Shirenite.
Sure.
I'll take that. Yes, the Shirenite Nexus. So it's not just memory loss. Your reflexes are slower too.
I'm sorry.
I just rode through the zone.
We are in a hostile
Shirenite
environment.
Nexus probably won't
A
have
dragon,
presence.
an ink dragon,
presence
just showed up,
cannot detect.
turned into a cute anime girl, and immediately they were like, "We got it. You got our trust." Excuse me? We didn't immediately start killing this person? Do we know this person? It looks like it's a new person that we have no information on, and we didn't go guns blazing? And then she just stole your shit. I'm sorry, you're all fired. You're all fired? Get him out of here.
I shall prepare a ritual for augmenting the Nexus. Settle affairs and meet me later.
Do we know this person?
Oh, before I forget.
Ardashir.
Oh, yeah, that's his name. Totally forgot.
Ah, we meet again, and
I'm sorry, what's happening? Did he just speak?
A small gift for you.
What are
Where
we
did
talking
you
about?
send him?
A prison. Designed by me. Strengthened by 1,000 taboos of the scroll. Should be enough to keep the sending miscreant in.
What are we talking about? You're telling me we just spent like a whole 2 chapters of the story trying to take down Ardashir. We built up to like go and fight him and take him out. And this random individual shows up and goes, "Hey, I got him." The fuck are you talking about? I hate it here.
I just can't stand listening to him talk. It annoys me so much I can't focus. Don't worry. The miscreant asked to be bound and won't be able to move. Go ahead if you need to ask him anything.
I'm sorry, what? I'm so confused. There's no
Ardashir
way we just did
definitely
that.
has some valuable information.
Agreed. Let me check on Yinglong Pass first. Then I'll take the Endman to the prison.
You ever watch Starship Troopers?
A ritual
Is that the name of the show?
Shirenite Nexus. Can it get
Spaceship
even stronger?
Troopers? Starship
Have
Troopers,
faith in
right?
the proxy. Let's look for
They had it
Arcane
right,
first.
right?
We must
The
get
bug,
details
kill
of
it.
that battle and Yinglong Pass's current status.
See, Ender's Game, or I should say, the story of Ender, from Ender's Game and beyond, they were wrong. The bugs, gross,
YSTF mission
kill them.
logs.
Lee, those enemies. The ones called Blight Shades? They're...
An etherside phenomenon, I believe.
Yes.
Is the Aether the
Wasn't too
simulation
long after the
from
disaster when the
Arknights?
Yinglongs found them.
Made manifest
The
in...
Cheshire regarded as random incidents that occur when the ether side consumes its victims. They are momentary information fragments.
Different thing.
Blight shades were usually sighted deep in the zone. Such incidents were very rare.
Could you
as
imagine?
well.
That'd be crazy.
They only mimicked how the victims acted when they were alive. Like a flashing phantom, they would dissipate in a few minutes to half an hour. I'd never seen so many blight shades attacking Yinglong Pass.
It feels as though they're trying to escape the zone.
Okay.
Precisely why we must extract more intel from that Ardashir. He manipulated Rift Phantoms at the Marker Stone and knows how to wield the ether. He might have had a hand in this.
Lady Su said he gave himself up, but he might have other plans in mind.
The Yinglong Special Task Force rarely interrogates prisoners. Most of our enemies aren't people, after all. But this might be a refreshing experience.
She answered it in the same sentence. I was about to say, I'm sorry, you don't interrogate your prisoners? What do you do with them? They're not people. Ah! They say they're not people, and then it turns out that they're just like racist. And like, oh, they're not people, and it's just like a white guy. It's just like, oh damn. That would probably be the funniest thing that could possibly have happened. This is just like, oh yeah, they're not people, and it just turns out this one character in this game is just racist. Do you know how funny that would be? Oh man. Stag beetles are indeed cool. I will agree with that. There it is. Hooray! All right, let's continue onward. There's a thing over here. Oh, there's multiple things over here. But mostly this thing. It's the wacky flailing inflatable arm tube man. No, wacky inflatable flailing arm tube man. That's what they're called. Or maybe that's a specific kind of wacky inflatable flailing arm tube man. Maybe it's like a brand thing, like Kleenex or something, you know. I don't actually know. Okay, I don't hit the button
Arcane here.
for some
Roger.
reason.
We'll be there at once. The Yinglong guarding the prison told me. Ardashir did not resist at all.
Didn't we already hear that? He didn't resist? Oh, he's here.
Administrator.
I thought he was trapped in like a picture. But apparently that's not the case.
You're finally here. At last, a face I want to see. Many lives I've paid to see you again.
What? What does that mean? Like, many lives I've paid to see you again?
Destruction to Wuling and pain to my friends.
I did not think Neferth would go to such extremes. Still, I have already reminded you, Endman. A full-scale war has not been declared. It isn't too late to change your mind.
I'm the one asking questions.
Ah, forgive my transgressions. Whatever my lord desires to know, I shall present it on a platter of truth. Ask away.
I think you're not supposed to like this guy. I think that's the point. He's the villain.
Our knowledge does not exceed yours. What we did to the rift was simple. We merely opened it.
But both you and Neferith can wield the ether.
For 10,000 years, from Terra to Talos II, the Terrans also wielded the Originium arts and developed Originium industry. But can they truly claim to know the nature of Originium? The answer is negative. And there is something I must clarify. As a Terran, I was not born with ether-wielding powers. Hence, forgive me for my unsatisfactory answer.
I wonder how widespread the knowledge of the priestess is when it comes to Arknights history. Like, do Endfield characters know about the priestess? Do they know about Rhodes Island? Do they know about the doctor? I actually don't know about that. Because I know Surtur knows about some of the characters because of her, like, amnesia. But I don't know if the other, like, reclaimers do.
I'm much
Reclaimers? Is that
flattered.
what they're called?
Endman.
Interesting
The two
idea.
are indeed alike. Both are manifestations of ether energy. However, those at the marker stone were puppets dancing to my strings. These blight shades are just the victims.
Enough! Blight shades are just blighted illusions. Don't even think about trying to shake us.
I won't. She is of a more extreme disposition.
I'm sorry, didn't
Yet
she die?
Strictly speaking, we are both servants of
Didn't
the same
Neferith
lady.
die?
As
Wasn't
for
that the
our
whole
goal
point?
of opening the very large
The very
rift,
large rift.
I've
TM.
withheld nothing from you since the beginning. We plan to recreate a path into the ether side, and you will try to stop us. But I promise you that whatever I said carries no deceit. It is but my sincere wish to make you the Lord of all. Only then will conflicts lose meaning, and mindless violence be gone from sight.
And the price? More victims to fall?
Something that you of the past cannot afford. But you can change. Can you not?
There's some really weird camera angles in here. It's kind of bothering me.
Ardashir, a follower of yours in the past. Unlike fellow comrades who are now history, cowardly, I sought survival and found you before the end arrived. Once again, I offer you my
Endfield.
salutations, Endmen. Are there more questions? Or do you wish to examine my testimonies? No matter. I will not escape. Once you arrive at the very large rift, you will
TM.
want to see me again.
I have one final question.
The Foundation? The secret is not mine to reveal. Memory has left you, but you shall witness and choose. This is how you'll trust me. The very large rift is so
TM.
very close, Administrator. It shall confound you. Then you shall return to me.
It's a very large rift.
I remain faithful that all dying universes rely upon your arbitration for survival.
Oh shit, do they know about the simulation? Are they aware of the old, or the multiverse shenanigans?
Till we next meet.
Endman, don't let him affect you.
Up we go. All right. Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
From that guy's rantings, our Endman seems to be related to the Foundation? Perlica, know anything about that?
Remember anything about the Foundation?
Perlica?
Oh. Yes, what is it?
Wait, is the
I was
Foundation Rhodes
curious
Island?
About that, Foundation thing?
The Foundation.
Just been like renamed,
According to the earliest records, they
uh,
appeared on Talos 2 during the
mytholicized-
First Angloy War. Though
mytholicized?
only briefly.
Is that the word?
They were thought to be some precursor organization.
What? Really? The First Angloy War?
The existence of the Foundation was not recorded in most mainstream historical records. It is shrouded in mystery. But, from what I've read, the Foundation should be destroyed by the Endmen and the heroes of Terra. Though plenty of anchors and Angloy remain in the north, the Order of Steel Oath has not discovered other forms of threat.
So, how is it linked with the Very Large Rift?
It wouldn't be reunion, right?
They're half a planet apart.
That wouldn't be the Foundation?
sure
That wouldn't
myself.
make any sense.
But we
Maybe it
should
would.
cover every base. I will notify our SOW operators and send a message to M3. Time to focus on the current mission. Let's go and talk to Lady Su and prepare for the ritual.
Wait, there was a that. I think it's just right around back here, right?
Patch of land.
Nope,
We
it's
might be
totally
able to
not, and I
deploy
was
our
absolutely
AIC
wrong.
factory here to
Wait,
handle the local
maybe?
miasma.
Yingling Pass is an extension of the
Hey!
Night Dam. Your PAC
Anyway.
might just come in useful. Let's save that.
There was no reason other than I wanted to jump in there. Just, I wanted to jump at the piss.
So, how the hell do I get over there? What? What? What do you mean?
Alright, whatever. Where am I going? The opposite direction? Whoops. Ugh. Excuse me. So I've been playing, as you probably have seen on this channel, I've been playing a bunch of Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail
Back already? That means the
recently.
ritual began.
And one thing in both of those games that kind of frustrates me is the fact that there's no jumping. You just can't jump. And it's really nice to have a game where you can actually jump. It's such a simple thing, but it's super nice. 1.4 is kind of huge. Yes.
You really remember nothing. There are 3 bell power towers in Yinglong Pass. They are the defenses of the pass and imbued with Pheromote powers I left behind. This ritual will help bring out and direct the energy contained within. You shall take the Pheromote power, then ignite the braziers of the ray in the proper sequence to activate the bell power tower. The process
Dude, I can't
will
stand this
strengthen
accent.
the power and focus it at one spot.
Ignite and direct. Sounds like the beacon towers mentioned in the Chronicles of Yen.
And you are Perlica? The supervisor personally selected by the enemy?
Yes, I am Perlica, supervisor of Endfield Industries.
Perhaps the admin did have eyes for talent. And you're right. Your task is to carry on the torch.
There we go. Carry on the torch. Pretty simple.
It's, an acquaintance of mine taught this process to HIS. The eternal night shall be purged by torch, just as Yumen weathered the storms. The ritual is probably inspired by a place named Yumen. There, beacon fires were lit at night to provide warning. The flames burning for centuries.
Human sounds familiar. Am I crazy?
I've never been there before.
That sounds like an enemy
it must
faction
be an
in
incredible
Arknights.
city.
I can't remember who they are. Hold on.
Oh, done with your questioning? Good. Now go.
Located in the furthest north of Yan. It's a nomadic city. I fucking knew it. I got one right, chat. Let's go.
I must stay at the
I don't know if it
midpoint
actually has
to
any
protect the
correlation or
power
if
of
it's just
this
like
area
the
and
same
keep it
name.
flowing during the ritual. Once you return, I shall use the pillar array to imbue the Shiranite nexus with the focused power and complete the augmentation.
Pheromote power fluctuations will weaken the defenses and disturb the blight shades. The process will not be a
Oh!
You only need to last till the end of the ritual.
It's this city.
It will be over in a few minutes, and I can handle the rest of the process.
Take a few hours if you want. Makes no difference.
Dude,
A
Arknights is so
little
sick.
energy and spirit is fine. Just be ready. Ready?
No.
Then wait for me to lower the Shiranite nexus and start the ritual. Do not blink.
Doesn't mean I can't close my eyes. And then I just catch on fire and explode.
Only those selected by Lady Si can see these paths. We have her power with us. It is safe to proceed.
Is that the power she brought out? looks like a tiny ember to me.
Wait. Dang. I was really hoping there'd be a bridge. Would have been cool.
Before activating a bell power tower, you must first ignite the 3 altars linked to it.
You need a good replayable game mode? Yeah.
The trials in the past are unique. If you slip and
I
fall
don't
into the
disagree
void,
with that.
no one can save you.
So far, all of the things that they have done, all of the, like, again, the one-time game modes, right? Because, like, contingency contract was good. Okay, I can't go that way. I figured it would open a thing, but it didn't.
Oh, I can't go up there either.
Like, contingency contract was good, and all of the, like, single story moments and all of that jazz. Pretty good. But yeah, there's nothing to do once you've done all the single events. It turned. It didn't go straight, and I died. I immediately walked off the edge. Though, to be fair, OG Arknights had a similar problem until they actually implemented integrated strategies, which was like a year. It took them a while. But I kind of expected that to just automatically be there in Endfield, and then it wasn't. And now I'm like, maybe they're cooking up something in the background, but I don't exactly have high hopes. That's not true. I do kind of have high hopes. But I would be more surprised if there wasn't something that they were planning to make.
One more left.
Just because, like, every game does that now. But I also think if it was just another stat check event, like in, I don't know, fucking pick other gacha. If it's just another one of those where it's just like, oh, here's another thing to just stat check, it wouldn't work. And I think Arknights specifically needs something more dynamic, more unique than just, did you create the most powerful team? Did you buy the new character? Smile. Yeah, both Arknights and Arknights Endfield, I think, are really good with their flexibility of gameplay. Because it's a relatively simple system that becomes rather dynamic because of its simplicity, right? It's like, you know, Arknights has the tower defense aspect, and it's a very simple tower defense aspect, but because of that, if you add more stuff to it, and you start adding, like, you know, event mechanics and all of that jazz, right? All of a sudden, it can become rather complex, and you can have things that drastically change the way that combat works, or the way that specific things interact, right? A great example of this is, like, the way that Archetto specifically works in OG Arknights, in integrated strategies, with other operators of offensive recovery. Like, all of a sudden, she becomes one of the best snipers in the entire game because of a random synergy, right?
Let's rumble. Surrender now.
So I guess the combat system is not that simple. It's simple It's simple in comparison to Dark Souls, maybe. But in all reality, it's still a very complex system. It's still an RPG, right?
I was thinking, if it went open, maybe I could try biting it.
Like, could you imagine showing Arknights Endfield to a new player? Like, someone who's new to video games? And try and explain, like, oh yeah, this is how this works. They just wouldn't understand anything. Because there's so much built-up understanding of how games work. With a game like this, that feels like every game. There's no games that you could just, like, start playing if you haven't already been playing.
Every Balefire Tower bears an important meaning. This one is called Peace for the Bastion. The exclusion zone is
I lied, you could play Mario.
Thus, this tower
You could
carries
always
the
play
wish of
Mario.
the Seniors.
You could also
Time to
probably play
activate the
Smash
next
Bros.,
Balefire
which
Tower.
is surprising, because it's a fighting game, which tended to be extremely complex. Oh, hello. Oh, I accidentally swapped characters.
I wouldn't expect any. Careful.
I had so much time to react, dude. I have the slowest reaction times. This is why I play Yu-Gi-Oh! And not a game that actually requires reactions. Dude, if I played CSGO, I would explode at every moment. I guess it's CS2 now. Could you imagine me playing
Notice the
a
increasing power?
FPS?
And now see more ahead of you.
Oh my gosh.
We should keep things rolling.
It'd be so
and go
bad.
to the next altar.
Oh, I guess I already did that part. Can I go this way? No. Son of a bitch. I did it again. You can learn League in 15? Yeah. Get your ass handed to you at every moment. If you had no idea how to play video games, you hadn't played any video games before, there's not a world in which you could explain League of Legends in 15. Let alone 4 days.
Didn't quite expect this, right?
Hey.
Son of a bitch!
I'm excited that we ran into trouble.
I didn't see the gap! Don't make me play. No, here, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've played, what was it? I played Elden Ring by myself, because I was like, I heard so many good things about it. And I played it, and I have a very, very different opinion of Elden Ring than, like, the general consensus that people had with it.
Don't let them damage the altar.
Right.
Attack.
I don't want to get too much into the weeds about it, but I didn't actually think it was as good of a game as people made it out to be.
Got it. Wait, we gotta light 2 more.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And a lot of it is just like, I was bad at the game, but that didn't necessarily make it fun. So it's like, yeah, if you're not good at Souls-likes, Elden Ring sucks balls. It is a terrible experience. And even if you are generally good at games, that doesn't mean it will translate over to Elden Ring. I don't know. For me, it was just an experience that was frustrating as opposed to rewarding. I was like, man, I didn't enjoy that experience at all. And it's not like I played for like 2 hours. And it was just like, I lost to the first boss. I think I tried for like 10 hours. And I still couldn't beat the first boss. And I was like, man, this
We
sucks.
must figure out a way to get across.
Really? I couldn't make that jump? Ah, I think I could have made that jump. I can definitely make that jump. No, I can make that jump. Trust, watch. Son of a bitch, I can make it. Yeah. I knew I could go this way. Because there was a path there, you dipshit. Yeah, of course you could go that way. Shut up. Where? Aha. No, wait, I just went that way. We got a memo.
Careful, blight shades.
Careful, blight shades.
Leave it to me.
The results speak for themselves.
Wait.
Leave me around. Victory is a sure thing.
Wait. Ah. Wait, I already did. There was a thing right here for me to... I didn't have to go around? Bruh. Why was the path there? What? Am I...
Let's ignite this altar first.
I did! What the fuck do you mean? I did that. Okay. Okay, my bad. I guess I didn't. Bruh.
War is never about mercy.
Wouldn't wanna miss out on
That move of yours was incredible. Clean the shot.
Nice.
The boss would be glad to hear this.
Do you know what game was fun but challenging? Dead Cells. Dead Cells was a game that legitimately is one of those like, oh, you gotta get good style games. But it was such a fun experience even when I was getting my ass handed to me. That was a good game.
a bleed on sheet.
That one felt good
Get ready.
to get good at.
Drawn and ready.
At my command.
Oh. I accidentally opened up my menu.
Once
My
more,
Windows menu.
be dead.
Yeah, Dead Cells is... I mean, roguelikes tend to be like that, where it's
What
like...
happens when you mess with the plan?
You're incentivized to be... You're incentivized to get good at the game, and so there's a reward system
altar is
specifically
unscathed.
implemented to, like, punish you early so that getting better takes time, but also to still be rewarding enough to where getting good feels fun. And a lot of, like, the Souls-likes don't feel like that. It feels like you're just getting your teeth kicked in, and you're like, okay, well, I guess I can't do anything. I just die. And it doesn't feel rewarding. At least that's what I experienced, right, in my small stint of time playing it. So I feel like roguelikes are just better in that aspect, right?
This Balefire Tower represents peace for the lands.
'Cause Hades is kind of similar.
The ruins of the zone.
That's the other roguelike that I've played.
The
where I'm like,
Farinmut Tower
oh,
is
yeah.
even brighter now. Incredible.
talking about? You talking about a contingency contract? I'm well aware of that. I did participate in that.
War is never about
Are you talking about the factory? I did participate in that. I know about that. What are you talking about? I love him.
Should have done this sooner.
I keep clicking the wrong button. I clicked. No. I did click jump. I just. Why is the jump? One thing that bothered me, I do remember this now. One thing that bothered me about the game is that I couldn't swap my jump button from spacebar, like it had to be spacebar, and I couldn't change my my dash button either. I was like, how the fuck can I change my dodge? It's very clunky. Like, man.
These master hermits must be the acquaintances mentioned by Lady Sue. Lee, have you met them before?
You can play Elden Ring like an RPG and use your stats, plow through, but it requires very specific knowledge. Yup. And see, I didn't have that. Without doing a single dodge. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, eventually I realized, oh, I could just grind out a whole bunch of experience and just make it easy for myself, you know? The problem is that I didn't want to do it that way because I was like, that was really boring. Like, the actual grinding of the experience was also very boring to me. So I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. That sucks. So I really wanted to try and beat this boss. And I really wanted to try and, like, beat it at the experience level because I was like, oh, I'm close. I wasn't close at all, by the way. I was like, oh, I'm so close. Like, no, I could totally do this, you know, and like really making myself frustrated. And I was like, okay, at this point, I don't know. Fucking wild Pokemon battles over and over and over again in order to get enough experience to be able to beat the first fucking gym leader. To me, it was like, imagine if in order to beat the first gym, you had to sit down and play 100 wild battles just to be on the level necessary to actually beat the main boss. Or the first boss, I should say. That goes up. I'm stupid. Maybe I'll have to give Elden Ring another try, but I don't think I'd enjoy it. I'm not saying Elden Ring is a bad game. I'm saying I don't think it's as good of like a game as people make it out to be. Because it does a lot to punish players in very like frustrating ways. Right? Again, going back to Dead Cells, right? Dead Cells punishes you in rewarding ways, where it feels like you're leveling up and you're getting better and you're growing and all of that stuff, but you're still making progress, so even if you die, you still feel like things are happening and it's good and it's fun. Whereas Elden Ring is kind of the opposite, where it feels like if you make a mistake, if you mess up, if you die, it's just solely negative, and so it feels more frustrating than rewarding, where you're just like, oh, I guess I just lose? You know? And there's no like, oh, I made progress, or oh, I did this, or oh, I did that, or, you know, oh, I learned how this boss works. It's just like, no, you didn't learn shit, stupid. And they slap you in the face and spit on you. It's like, oh, okay. Well, damn, sorry for playing.
Maneuver.
That move of yours was incredible.
Even just like traveling through the map, it's like, oh, you went the wrong direction. Now these enemies are 10 times stronger than you, and you just die. It's like, oh, I guess I just turned left instead of turning right, and now my game is ruined, and I'm, you know, going the wrong way. I finally reached it. Hooray! That being said, though, Elden Ring is a good game. It's just not my type of game, and I don't think it's as
This is it. Last one.
as good as people make it out to be. Like, I've heard a lot of lofty criticism, not the right word, praise for Elden Ring. And a lot of it is like world building stuff, which is fair and accurate.
An easy victory.
Our battle plan proved its worth.
But I feel like I never hear anyone like criticizing it when there is fair
Used to
criticism.
think they were ghosts. I only learned they were called Aurelines after coming to know you.
That's all. Oh yeah, Elden Ring players probably would shit on me for being a gacha player. They're like,
You play gacha games. You can't play games. You don't know how to play games. You're fucking stupid.
I was like, yeah, sure. Why do you think I fucking hate Elden Ring? That game made fun of me. Bro.
Why do some Orlin float around while others just stay still?
All altars have been lit. We should head back to the Balefire Tower.
Oh, that was the other thing when it came to Elden Ring. And it's one of the reasons why I'm a fan of gacha games.
This Balefire Tower is a symbol
In
of
general,
peace
right?
for Great Yan.
HAS is indeed
when I
the
play
only
games,
faction that admits its political affiliation with
For the
China.
most part,
Its
I am
emblem
playing them
also
casually.
marks itself as the
I'm not trying to do
22nd
some big
administrative
challenge.
division of
I've
Yan.
tried doing
They've been
challenges in the
stranded
past,
from
and I
the
enjoy
second
watching like challenge
There are
videos
not
that are
power
actually
focused
difficult.
complete.
But for the most part, when I play a game, I want just a little bit of challenge. I don't want it to be
Again.
actually difficult. I just want it to be slightly rewarding, right? Which is why I think roguelikes are as good as they are, right? Just as a genre, and why they're so beloved. Because they are exactly the right amount every single time when it comes to a challenge,
Nexus can take the heat.
right? Regardless of player, regardless of like gaming experience or anything else of that nature, it's like, yeah, you kind of make your own challenge by how good you are at the game, and the better you get, the more rewards you get, but you're not locked from rewards by just the sheer idea of the game. So that's kind of fun.
The Blight
But,
Shades will disrupt the ritual.
Like,
Take
video
them out.
games to me are a casual experience. The only reason I play Yu-Gi-Oh! As competitively as I do is because it was something that I was so quick to be able to pick up on and was capable of understanding very quickly. And I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. And then I just kind of kept playing it, and there wasn't really another way to play it other than just play it competitively, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have a casual mode. You know, when was the last time Yu-Gi-Oh! Did something that was even remotely casual centric? They didn't. They never did. They never have. It's also why I play like 10 million different games. instead of just one.
No! Stop right there, criminal scum.
Yo, wait.
You gods, formation.
Ow, 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 what's happening?
More enemies!
Endfield, the ritual cannot be interrupted.
Bro. Well. In what world am I supposed to be able to compete with this? There's like 50 guys out once. Hey, I certainly helped.
I'll teach you the hard way.
You gods, formation.
How long do you need?
What did she just say? Did I fail? I just noticed there was a guy like on top of what's a bucket.
Stop.
And then we all get sucked into the simulation.
Good job. I approve.
Chat, I have found shoes that actually make sense for a character to wear. There are realistic shoes.
Once again, the Shiranite
That's
Nexus will
crazy.
make
I
yours
didn't
and
know
my
a
powers.
gacha game could have
As a piece of
realistic
high-purity
shoes.
Shiranite, it should survive its intended function. But do not get too adventurous.
That's crazy.
Someone might get worried.
So you're not coming with us?
Someone must stay here and keep the blight miasma away from Wuliu, so you can focus on your mission.
What did she just say?
Is there anyone more qualified than me?
Then we'll be counting on you.
Yeah, me, bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Now this is the
Shuang Feng Yi,
yellow
that's
path
who.
that lives up to its name.
Probably. See?
Talk to Arcane and check
They
the
actually make
preparations
sense.
Battle. I believe she made some progress.
Wait, they're all wearing sensible shoes. What the fuck?
The North Wuliu
Arknights to
exclusion
go.
gate is open. This will be a good time to go.
Just ignore Chen. She, that one's not real.
Wait. Are you just going to turn around and leave? Got nothing to say?
I really don't like this voice actress.
Good. Now go.
I feel like the character, the visuals from the character are a lot more active, emotional. That's not the right term. Emotive. That's the right term. They're a lot more emotive, whereas the voice acting doesn't really match the visuals. It's bothering me.
The Shiranite Nexus is ready. I had some I prepare a few things that might...
Edme, could you come here for a second?
No. Huh? Oh.
We Yinglong spend
He's
years.
just right over there.
Minerals can actually exist as gases.
Gas!
Unique properties. Yinglong has a few tech for processing these mineral gases. Our task leader told me to sort and transfer them to you for our North Wuling.
Oh, shit. It's time to unlock a gas, chat. Hooray!
You have gas, transportation, gas vans. Wow, crazy.
Wow, crazy.
I'm sorry, what did this say? Fluid gas transmutation. Oh. I'm gonna get so lost in this. It's gonna be great. I'll come back to that. Probably. Trust Copium.
Intamin, I'm en route to Yinglong.
That's nice. Soon after.
Everyone, our main force is now in place.
Huh. Why is the chef here? I'm only partially kidding, but dude, seeing Japan there is so funny.
We meet again.
What up, Mifu?
Endman.
I think Li Feng was like my second 6-star that I got. I was very upset. I still don't think I've ever used him.
Ha! The very large rift and the science station. Ah, I never knew I will ever come back.
Maybe
I'm
this
sorry,
time,
what?
we'll really get to rebuild our home.
Every watchguard in Tianshi signed up. We had to limit the number of our volunteers. We drew lots to choose who'd stay behind and protect Wuling. Tianshi Shimo is still a little sad about his pull. So, we shall bring their blessings and hopes with us into the zone.
Hold on. They capitalized very large rift, but they didn't capitalize the in the zone? It's just called zone? It's not called the zone? This naming convention is bothering me. I didn't want to choose one of those options. They were fucking stupid. I'd rather click the skip button and miss out on some of the story. That was dumb. Hooray! Alrighty. 24! I need ever so slightly more. What did I get? Oh, I got a new.
I gotta do first time clear. Let's go.
And we have new components to look at. We gotta upgrade the factory. Oh. Or I could get, a thumbs up. I get emotes? Okay. Okay, well, that's certainly something, I guess. Not at all what I expected, but fair enough. You do you, boo. All right, cool, yeah. I'm dying. All right, let's continue onward. What do you want from me? Piss off. I ain't reading all that. You can't make me. I'll figure it out later. No, I won't. I'm lying.
It's getting colder.
I remember this road, when it looked better than this.
We have arrived.
Hey, Zhuang Feng Yi showed up.
These ruins were once Wu Ling's.
No. Even now, they remain part of Wuling. It is the weeping wound in every Wulinger's heart. The missing half torn from our side.
Today, we shall retake that missing half of Wuling.
This position is too close to the very large rift.
TM.
Some blight masses have changed a lot with time.
The Blight Miasma. The miasma covers almost the entirety of the zone. Even the Tianshi could not survive for long within it.
This is far more severe than what we saw at Yinlong Pass. We must figure out a way to overcome it.
This is why I'm here. Could you repeat the plan, Tianshi?
First, we'll need a sentry base. The Tianshi will raise our first Tianshi pillar there. Lady Si has cleared up the nearby miasma. The Yinglongs have verified a suitable location.
Follow me.
Since that incident 10 years ago, this is Wu Ling's largest operation in the zone.
Everyone looks really serious.
Yeah, Chen, this is an important moment.
10 years of waiting.
Maybe lock in for once?
I know the pain that can bring.
Oh.
Let's go and see how we can help, Endman.
What a stupid comment. Hey, everyone looks serious. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
The Tianshi seem to be ready.
This is really impressive.
Oh, this is so dumb. Hey, why am I the Endman? Just kidding.
It's done. The first step to retaking our homes. Endman, the Tianshi pillar array has been deployed successfully. The drones are operating well. They can monitor the zone from a safe distance. Arcane and her Yinglong Special Task Force are scouting out the miasma. Hope things go well for them. Once the information
Not gonna go well,
report
obviously.
is done, we can officially verify our course of action.
You seldom look lost, bothered by your memories?
Right. Memories did bring me here, but not for the sake of sentimentality.
Why does she have pointy ears?
Endman, do you remember that crying girl?
Dragons don't have
This is
ears.
a day that the girl looked forward
Is that why
to.
they would be pointy?
Countless times she imagined it, just so she could wipe her tears and move onwards. But when the day finally comes, she must once again weigh the lives of the many on the scales.
You're doing good enough already. And I thought you promised that we'd do this side by side.
I suppose I did.
Tianzhuang, data compilation is complete. We've got miasma and clusters of blight shades along the road.
Well, she's got normal ears.
And the worst thing is, we've picked up rift reactions.
And she's... Well, I guess she's not a dragon. Why is it that the dragons would have pointy ears? Why would they not have, like, a different shape? What if they were flat?
The rifts blocked the Yinglongs, preventing them from getting deeper into the zone. However, things are now very different.
Hold on, I just noticed Perlica has 2 sets of ears.
Tell everyone.
Unless the
that
tufts
our
on the top of her head are not
operation
ears.
starts
I guess these aren't ears. Because I noticed Arcane only had the, like, big animal ears. Though maybe she didn't. Maybe she had
Lethal
2
blight
sets.
miasma
But it looked like she
now
only had one.
blankets most of the North Wuling exclusion zone. The very large rift lies beyond that gorge.
Wait,
We
that
need
makes
to
me wonder.
cross it to achieve mission success. Arcane and the Yinglongs shall be our vanguards and sweep aside the obstacles of this operation.
The Endfield Crisis Team shall assist the Yinglongs. The Administrator and Shiranite Nexus are the keys to this operation.
I think Amia also has 2 sets of ears.
Yes. Based on the new data, we must take Tanjin
That's
Hall,
weird as hell.
Shiranite Research Labs,
She does.
and the Celestial Column. They're perfect positions for deploying our sentry base.
That's so weird. That doesn't make any sense.
There are miasma emitting rifts along the way. You can use the Shiranite Nexus to suppress them, and the Yinglong's facilities can help as well.
When did she
The
create this
miasma
PowerPoint?
dissipates,
What the
my
fuck?
Tianshi and I shall escort the Tianshi pillar to the front line and deploy a new sentry base. Our final step is to create a path to the very large rift. A bridge shall be built at the Shiranite Research Labs to overcome the final obstacle. I hereby name this Operation Homecoming. The path ahead may challenge us, but it is the path that leads us home. Together, we shall seal the very large rift
TM.
so that every displaced Wulinger can rebuild their homes.
Home. Let's go! We've been preparing for this very day.
Yeah, we have the best support ever!
Endman, once again, I shall look to your guidance as you take the lead. Are you ready?
Why wouldn't you take the lead on this? I'm not from Wuling. Or I should say, the Endman is not from Wuling. They have no connection to this, and they have their memories lost. Why would this not be spearheaded by the Wuling guy? I guess I'm not special, right? That's the idea.
Thank you. However, now that you've said those words, you'll never find me distressed again. I can assure you of that.
Why are you guys clapping? That
Has Arkin
sucks.
called us yet? She's moving
seriously.
really slow today.
You sound worried about her.
Not being able to help makes me feel bad.
The Tinshu will focus on building the sentry base. Until Arcane returns, they might appreciate your help.
Sounds like a great idea. Alrighty, let's see what we can do.
I would not trust Chen with any of this shit.
Let's go and see who needs help.
What if I didn't? Alright, fine.
Stay vigilant. Emin? Oh, I suppose my
A cry? What happened?
Someone just gets stabbed. Just immediately. For no reason. It's Soup Soup.
I'm so sorry, Supreme. It hurts like hell. Watch it, girl. We're barely there and you've messed up 10 times. The dark mask. What a coincidence. So, why are you here?
What a coincidence. Supreme Chief?
Sends me here. She'll go crazy again. Anyway, heard that
You are like 5 feet away. What are you talking about? There's no way she doesn't know you're here.
Decided to help. Captivating us?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Enough. I'm not here to have the wingers. 10 years
The
ago,
wingers?
that blighted gash really
Is that what she said?
Timbo stuck at his
It'd be so
knuckle
funny
like
if
us, right?
Tong Tong just says like
Stupid rift.
something else
One was
entirely
stuck
for
in the
Wulingers.
got into
She's just like,
such a mess.
ah yes, the chickens. Like what?
Chief Tong Tong, I'm gonna perma-kill this big stinger and return peace to the Nugget.
Permakill.
How do you permakill a rift?
Apologies.
Tong Tong the
Tried
gamer.
explaining things to her, but Chief's idea of a rift might be a little different than the actual one. Chief also said, if Big Bro Ran E lived to see this day, he might. Stop talking about me already. Anyway, I won't cost the mad woman any trouble.
Alright, that's nice.
Say, do you think Mifu knew that Tong Tong...
She probably noticed, but chose not to say anything about it.
I don't get it. Anyway, let's see what Uncle Pan is worried about.
She's 10 feet away. Probably more. But she could have heard that entire conversation. What are you talking about? Wrong way.
Where should we go next?
The chef! What's up, man?
Look at
How's
the
it going?
signboard and the countertop. I could hardly recognize it.
What is this place?
Oh, Adney, you here?
What up, dude?
A small eatery. Food was just okay, but their osmanthus brew was magical. The aroma took me in, and I got to meet Olsen. That was the start of a 10-year friendship.
Is Old Sen...
Olsen spent his
Dead?
entire life running the eatery. I visited this place daily when I was young. A cask of coal and 2 appetizers were enough to brag and boast hours away. I used to tell everyone that I, Pan Yuan, would be the one to end the rift. People in the store would just laugh and ask if I was going to hack it to pieces with a cleaver. Only that Olsen didn't laugh.
Hold on, how long has
He
this
even
rift
said that
been
if
here?
I pull it off,
I thought this was like a
he
new
opened
thing.
a special vintage to celebrate.
Did we just like build Wuling right next to an active volcano, essentially? But like, it's fine.
Well,
It won't explode.
I'm here.
And then it exploded.
Avery and Cole are here too. But Ocean, you're really missing the show. And I made a promise to my old friend that with the seal the rift, this cask is the only thing I found in its place. The seal held pretty nicely.
Do not
I
drink
guess
that.
I was just blowing hot air. I don't.
I
deserve
understand it's alcohol and it probably gets better
No
with
one can
age.
seal the very large rift
And
alone.
like, oh, it's been
But
sealed,
you
it's
should pay your
fine.
debts to Old Sen. Since
You have no idea
Very well said.
what the rift could possibly do. He's gonna explode.
Business myself. All this waiting made me a lazy bomb. That's it. Yeah. Bugly rift. 10 blinded years. 10. Your old man Japan, he's gonna end you.
Well done, Pan.
Isn't that Li Yan and Li Feng?
Impossible.
But I can follow Captain Me around.
That was the worst transition I think I've ever seen.
For anything zone related. Oh,
That was bad.
What happened?
Just in the middle of a conversation with
Nothing.
Japan,
I might
and
have
then just being like, "Is that so and
Task
so?
leader Arcane for that.
Let's go talk to them."
the boy wants to find his parents'
Oh man,
belongings.
that was hilarious. Thanks, Jen.
Say, you two actually know each other?
Wuling was short on resources back then. The only medical facility was an emergency clinic. The surviving children know each other pretty well.
That's why I'm asking. Everyone's contributing while I've been made to wait. I can't even get my parents.
It's all right. Once Jian Shuang's plans are completed, you'll get to return to the zone.
Chen is right. For now, maybe it's best you stay at the sentry base and help out.
I understand, but... Apologies. I got ahead of myself. I'll head back and help.
Do you still remember what this area used to be?
Do you know what I just thought about?
This area?
And it's something that
My memories are fuzzy.
technically,
I remember.
as in like the actual
There was
technical
a gun
aspect
shop
of it makes sense,
that children loved. Across from
but
it,
logically
courtyard,
doesn't,
where the grown-ups
is
played
how
mahjong.
small Wuling feels,
If you accidentally
right?
kick
Because
the
again,
ball into the
technically
courtyard,
speaking,
they
it makes
cuss you
sense
out
to
till your
not
ears
have Wuling
Visit them
be
again the next day, and they give you a
a
bag of
fucking
sweets.
Minecraft world in size, right? Or to have Talos 2 in particular
That
just
does
be
ring a bell.
insanely
You were
massive
the youngest,
right off
the
rip,
most
right?
terribly injured.
But when it comes to
You'd
Wuling,
never make it.
the big city that
You
holds
did it.
the entirety of
You're living life
Wuling
to the
and like
fullest.
a ton of
Your
the population
achievements are
of
no
Talos
less than
2,
mine.
at least from what we've seen thus far,
So, you and the Endmen will
Is-
succeed, right?
it's too small.
Mm. And we do.
Now, theoretically, there's
Everyone
more on the
who
other
witnessed the
side
tragedy
of the big palace
be allowed to
thing.
return and find the things they had lost.
But even with that being said, like the actual, like you don't see any skyscrapers in the background. You don't see any like massive buildings or anything of that nature. And it feels very small
Arcane.
for
While you weren't
an advanced
around,
civilization
Jian Shuang planned the
that
operation.
is spacefaring
I know. The Yinglongs have identified a path to enter the heart.
and
of the
has
zone.
like essentially
Miasma
magic when
concentration
it comes
is
to
way
technology. Like their technology is
ruins
so
are
advanced, it
sinking.
basically becomes
The
magic.
geography is
And to see
hostile.
so few
They
people,
also have.
or the like
Blight
evidence of
shades?
so few people,
Yes.
because it's not like the
As the
game
very
is
large
not
rift
populated
becomes
by a
more
ton of
active,
NPCs.
Blight
But it's just
manifestations become
interesting.
increasingly abnormal.
Not interesting. It's
So
it's
that's why you
quite
turned
frankly
down
the
Mia.
opposite of interesting. It's kind of
You were
boring
worried that
to
he might
see
face blight
a
shades with his
world that
parents.
should be extremely
too young.
populous
The disaster gave him only
and
sorrow
not
instead of
showcasing
hate and denial. One cannot simply fight the
that.
blight or blight shades with blunt force or violence. You also need
Right.
a powerful will. Furthermore,
like it
we're
doesn't
uncertain about how
feel
the
like a
zone may
massive
have
city.
changed.
It doesn't
Things
feel
we should keep in mind.
like you're missing out on a whole bunch of things, or there's
I
like
believe this calls
more
for
of a city to
prudent
explore or
approach.
something else of that nature. And this mostly goes for the big city of Wuling, not necessarily all of the other things. But it's like, it just doesn't have that same look to it of, oh, hey, there's a big city there, you know, oh, I'm missing out on a whole bunch of things. It's like, no, you explore the vast majority of the city. I remembered there was a thing up here, and I wanted to grab it. Now we could go. I don't know, I feel like the scale is just off.
Arcane! Your wounds still haven't healed.
Good.
Why do you insist on pushing yourself?
Said.
The reason I brought that up is
Short break is all
because
I need.
what's her bucket? Arcane was saying something about like, oh, there was only one of these emergency clinics in range, and I was like, yeah, I guess that would make sense. But then I remembered how small the world felt at that moment. I was like, oh, this feels like such a small, intimate story when it shouldn't. Like, it should feel big. It should feel large. You should feel like there's so many moving pieces. And it just doesn't feel that way. You know?
That Tunship pillar.
It's one of the problems
How
that
long
Star
has it
Wars
been
has
left
too.
here?
8 years
Star
ago,
Wars feels like such a small
Instructors
galaxy
Shore and
because it's like
Jewel were the first to
you
arrive
just
here.
follow the
It
Skywalkers
was our first survey after
for the vast
miasma
majority of it,
settled.
right?
Surveyors after them treated the pillar as a marker and called it the boundary. It is the starting point of most missions and the final refuge for many Yunlong.
It's a minor nitpick, but it's still
Every
something.
Yunlong knows that beyond this
Of
land lies a land that eats people alive.
It eats people? It's just a big mouth.
It has witnessed the life and death of numerous Yunlongs.
I really expected the guy to just immediately chop Chen in half.
Send them on their way.
Yes, sir. Combat time. Yay, we did it.
Now we'll need to deal with these obstacles.
Can't you just blast them apart with your weapons?
The local area feels structurally unsound. I advise against that.
So
What?
what now?
No, explosives.
Do we have to carry them off one piece at a time?
Arcane, have you reached the boundary?
Yes, a collapsed facility is blocking the road.
That is consistent with our visual intel. Yenning is arriving at your location. She'll handle the obstacles.
Who? Oh. Guy. Ah, yes. Guy.
I finally caught up. Here,
We
Fanyi told me
walked
to give you these.
maybe 100
Parts
feet.
for the aero salvager.
What are you talking
The
about?
plan is back on schedule.
Actually, we may have walked more than 100 feet. My bad. My bad. That's on me. We probably walked ever so slightly more than 100 feet. But it certainly wasn't that far. I'm sorry, what? What's happening? Oh, apparently I have to empty my backpack because I have too much crap in it. Can I not click the... Let's put a bunch of this crap away that I don't need. For now. There we go. Comedy. Now, give me the things.
Yeah, Fanyi told.
And they came at a time.
So let's get this problem sorted. Crossing the boundary is when the real.
What is this? Okay. In order to make... Sorry, what am I... Okie dokie.
Crafting the...
Oh, this is This is like filling up the whole water. That's all. And now I make a bomb with it. What is it called? Doesn't tell me.
All set. So, craft the salvager with canisters and parts, right? Right on it.
The salvager must be activated. This step is mandatory.
Time to move the obstacles aside.
Oh. Okay. There you go. Salvaging requirements met. And now we schmoove. It disappeared.
We can now press forward. But can the Chantru pillar fit through this trail?
Once the miasma dissipates, the main force can use machinery to clear a path.
Instructors, my dear seniors, this may be the last time.
Huh? What you talking about?
This will no longer be the final resting place of the Yinglongs.
If the boundary is the starting point of many missions, then you must have been here many times.
Yes. After every mission, the list of names to remember only grows longer. My name should have been on it a long time ago.
How old is she?
Why
Like
are you thinking
30?
like that?
Since the day I was saved.
You're like Li Feng. One of the
Actually, to be fair,
I was the only one
she could
who
have a
survived
significantly
the
longer
depths.
lifespan than others.
One after another.
So
Many people
she
carried
might have been
me
around
like
the
a
block.
torch
We don't know.
till I was safely outside. They gave me their miasma protection device. When one fell, another took over. They trudged through the collapsing gorge, Tanjiang Hall, and finally arrived here. This isn't just the starting point of my survival. I've chosen it as my resting place.
Sure.
As for the other tasks, Tian Shizhuang and her group.
Who's that?
Child.
What happened?
Nothing. There are residual blight shades. Summit will handle them. Endman. Like other blight phenomena, the miasma can also interfere with... I am the only one with actual field experience fighting the miasma. Should anything happen, my first order is to keep you safe. Hope you remember. As long as you and the Sirenite Nexus survive, there is hope for all of this.
Are you planning to handle this like how you did with Ardashir? At a resting place of your choosing?
Yes.
To keep you safe. And when...
I understand.
Good. The operation shall continue. Let's go.
Let's go.
Blight miasma.
Ah. Okay.
Did something seal the gate? Wait, the Shirenite Nexus.
Okay. Ah. Oh, wait. There we go.
The alluvial energy entities might be blight related. That's why the
Wait, what?
Shunite Nexus was
That didn't make
found.
any sense. Why did that? Okay. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it too much. Oh. How did these get here? Sure. Yeah.
The Yinglongs who came here left it here. Try using the Shiranite Nexus to activate the Shiranite within it and ward off the miasma.
Deploying safe points in the thick of a blight miasma. It must have been difficult.
It was. Hillock was responsible for this area. She did good.
Where are we going? To beat up these guys, I guess? Owned. What if I fell down that hole? No, I'm just kidding. Shadow Dew. Or Shadow Dew not. There is one.
We have proved.
Where? What? Oh, right. Look at the door. And then that will lead me to the key. Cool. Yeah.
That Yinglong pillar. Did Senior Hillock...
She sent the deployment coordinates to Instructor Drool before she fell. It was 2 months after you left home.
Hey, and we're good again. What? Oh, I accidentally clicked a thing because I was trying to collect my items. No, I don't care. Dude, Mifu's ability to pull enemies in so that you could just hit them real quick, super nice. Super easy to deal with these low-level enemies. Salvaging op. Hold on. Sorry, I'm actually falling asleep. All right. I have a level 2 balloon. We did it. Wow, crazy. I don't know what we did. What did we lift up? Oh, hey, a thing. How do I get that? What? Ah, there we go. I just need to learn how to jump. That's it.
Oh, this is the actual size of Auraline.
We have another thing here. What? 2? Oh, I don't have a stupid 2. Big.
Look, it's a rift releasing the miasma.
Use the Shiranite Nexus.
I think it's working. The miasma's dissipating.
White Shades, don't let them near the Shiranite Nexus.
Time to beat up some people. Oh, they are exploding. Oh. They're dying to like the slightest breeze. Very funny. Did I do it? Nope, there's a big guy.
Shield guards, formation.
Shield guards. Hey, look at that. We cleared the blight.
Administrator, Arcane, what is...
Situation normal. Everyone is well.
Good. The miasma at Tanjian Hull is deeper in the zone. We're counting on you to secure that area.
Yes, ma'am.
Lee?
Stick to code names during operations. What is it? Found something?
Nothing. I just thought you'd be a little more excited when they announced the start of Operation Homecoming.
Of course I'm excited. We've been waiting for this day long enough.
So you just kept it boxed up inside? Maybe you could rely on the Endman and me a bit more.
I would not trust.
Save camaraderie
Don't
for
rely
later,
on her.
when we actually survive.
Endman, yeah. Chen,
Hey,
not so much.
Are you really all right?
Wuling Tanjian Hall is up there. Not too far away. Still remember the place?
Of course. They say Instructor Ju founded Tanjian Hall. Back when we were both disciples, we even made a bet about who would dive into the zone and reach this place first.
Then focus on the mission. If the Blight Shades were indeed info fragments left from it, you should know. Well,
More copium.
Constant
Hooray!
vigilance in every place and situation. This is a rule that I never break.
this is what is left of Tanjian Hall.
Tragic. Anyway,
So this is where our ancestors first raised their swords.
And also where their swords were laid to rest.
where's this thing? Ah. I found it. Hey, I found it. Pop. Wait, that one only gave me one. What the hell? I thought they were giving me two. Ow. That's cringe. What? What is happening? What? Where's it making me go? Why were those icons in the wall? It was very strange. Hold on, we gotta follow the butterflies. There they are. There they are. Yay! Oh, I thought they were gonna go over there, and I was like, oh, let me go around real quick so that I can get them. Nope, it was just right there. Tree.
This tree. We meet again. The years have twisted this land. Yet, this withered tree remains, as though nothing's changed.
Sorry, the tree looked like this prior to all of this whole
Tanjian Hall.
rigmarole.
Quite different from the one in Hongshan. Is this
It's a
your
weird looking
school?
tree.
Not just me. An entire generation of Wulingers grew up here. The first cohort of the Yinglong Special Task Force of Wul, children of the scientific surveillance team. Ironically, this also became a key objective of the surveillance mission.
Ironically.
Mansion, rot, hillock. And some of them became Tianshi. Others joined the Yinglongs. They ran surveys and scouting missions just to get back to this tree. Hardly any of them completed the survey missions unscathed. Most of the children who grew up here also died here.
No, they died. A tragedy.
Endman. Tanjian Hall is the final safe zone verified by YSTF. Beyond this point is a dangerous area that devoured the lives of numerous Yinglongs. We'd best be prepared. Chen, radio Tianshi Zhuang and have her stop the main group.
Ah. Okay. I got a connection.
Our priority is to eliminate all obstacles near Tanjian Hall and ensure it becomes our next sentry base.
We're on top of that.
I'm back. Everyone. Something doesn't
No,
feel
the
right.
orphans died.
Make ready.
What? Why was there a
This
t-shirt on
how
the
you
screen?
want your farewells.
Arcane, they're just... Don't leave it to me! My turn! Stand down! I cannot fall here.
Do not take this place again.
Arcane, calm yourself.
Huh? They have a ranged attack. Rude.
Quiet.
Hey, you
Oh
alright?
my gosh, there's so many of them.
I don't understand. What did I do?
You have passed. From this day forth, you are one of the Yinglong.
I'm sorry, Summit.
Why is Summit here? What? Why did he show up
I was out of it.
out of nowhere in the middle of combat
Why? Over a small thing like this?
and immediately
This isn't
go?
like you, task leader.
It's fine. Was he here this whole time?
What is it?
Did he show up immediately after
Sure you can
combat
be a vanguard in this
just to
state?
bother us? He's like just waiting right behind the corner, just like waiting for all of the enemies to die so that he doesn't have to do any of the fighting.
There's no excuse for that.
No one's asking for an excuse. That doesn't matter. I just need you to remember what your duties are.
Go ahead. Tell me. What are my duties?
Try slowing down. We need a well-prepared and reliable task leader.
It was a weird interaction.
She's right, task leader. You are overstretched. Maintaining proper readiness is also part of the fight.
And now she just goes and takes a nap.
If this is everyone's consensus, I'll concede. Endman, thank you for just then. If I've caused you any trouble, that would have completely defeated my purpose.
My thanks too, admin. That hit could have landed me in the hospital for at least 2 weeks.
Oh, it wouldn't have killed you? I thought that was the point of this. Was
Hey,
that,
the Blightshade.
like, she could kill the Blightshade. Are the Blightshades like weaker than humans? I guess they are.
Have we seen those kinds
There you
of
go. There's
Blightshades
the
before?
proof. Or no, those aren't
Ether
Blightshades. Those
activity
are
spikes in the exclusion zone. Anything could happen.
yeah, whatever. Something. Oh,
Let's
maybe they are
warrant a closer
Blightshades. They are Blightshades.
Endman, we should move.
Weren't you supposed to go take a nap or something, dude?
Comb the area. The issue with the Blightshades must be resolved to secure the sentry base.
All right. I'm actually gonna call it quits there for today's stream. This seems like a decent spot to end. I'm just extremely tired, so I need to go to sleep. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope that you guys did enjoy. If you did, like, it's very much appreciated. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye bye. Bye bye.